Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting the B&O Railroad Museum, the birthplace of American railroading. The museum holds the most important, comprehensive, and historic American railroad collection in the world, as well as the largest collection of Civil War locomotives and rolling stock in America. In order to enjoy your ride with us today, please remain in your seat, turn off all cell phones, and refrain from loud conversation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip on the Mile 1 Express as we head west.
You see horses? Yes.
You are riding in a vintage lightweight passenger coach built in the 1940s by the Bud Company of Troy, Michigan. Maryland Area Rail Community Service, better known as MARC, has generously donated these cars to the museum for its rail operations and train rides. If you were a passenger on these tracks during the time of the Civil War, you would have been riding in wooden coach cars with plush velvet seats. It would have to be built here, when the facility was known as the Mount Fair Shops and Yards. If you were to look out the window, you would see a huge lumber yard and more than a dozen large industrial buildings. The only current museum building that existed in 1861 was Mount Fair Station, which was built in the 1850s. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum is located on 40 acres of land, once part of the B&O Railroad's Mount Fair shops. The B&O established the shops in 1829, and they are the oldest continuously operated railroad facility in the world. The B&O Railroad received its name from its point of origin, Baltimore, and its intended destination, the Ohio River Valley. It was the first operating public railroad in the Western Hemisphere, and the first long-distance railroad conceived in the world. The railroad was chartered in 1827 and began service in 1830. The B&O reached the Ohio River in Wheeling, Virginia on Christmas Eve 1852. The distance is 379 miles. The Mount Fair Shops and Yards once occupied nearly 100 acres in West Baltimore, including the shopping center to the north of the tracks. Almost completely self-sufficient, it contained hundreds of buildings in which all of the tracks necessary to build, operate, and maintain a railroad were located. This was one of the main railroad work facilities in the country and one of the largest industries in Baltimore at the outset of the Civil War. At the start of the Civil War, the B&O operated 513 miles of track and owned 236 freight and passenger locomotives, 128 passenger cars, and 3,451 coal, freight, and ballast cars. To the north, please note a large concrete structure. It was built as a freight car repair shed in 1919. During the Civil War, this area would have been home to several engine houses where locomotives were maintained and prepared for service. This was done because early generation steam locomotives were explosion risks, and this area was far enough away from the primary train yard that the other shop facilities were out of harm's way in case of disaster. This area had also been the home to a watering station for the steam locomotives, and several times where livestock would be kept before they were shipped to market. These were the times before refrigeration cars. Immediately beyond the 1919 structure is the museum's locomotive and railroad car restoration facility. Completed in 2005, this rail building houses state-of-the-art equipment is fully restored to start a rolling stock and maintain a fleet of operating steam and diesel locomotives. Several of the Civil War locomotives in the name of the War King by Train Exhibit were recently restored in the Roundhouse, including the Thatcher Perkins, the Pioneer, and the Man. Tours of this building are offered periodically. Please inquire about the schedule before you leave the museum today.
You're going back. Switch off. We go back the other way, so then you'll be going forward. No, the engine will be down, it's down here today, so that's why right now we have our conductors sitting up in the front because our engineers can't see. So we have the panel up there.
Wait, Papa! It's electric.
Coming up on the south side of the tracks is an active railroad line owned and operated by CSX Transportation, the successor railroad to the B&O. These tracks interchange with the museums and head west along the B&O Railroad's old main line. By the start of the Civil War, the main passenger terminal in Baltimore for the B&O was Camden Station. Abraham Lincoln would have taken the train past this point as he headed to his inauguration just prior to the start of the war.
Wow. So, and once a year in September, we call Restoration Day, I call it Crash Day. Well, we'll take our dummy engines, take them in front of our regular engine, and we crash our actually each has so that's in September, that's fun to see. So, yes, that was good, and then typically in winter time.
Well, like two boxcars.
No, regular people cars.
Two crash, two passenger.
So basically, just regular passenger cars. Yeah. So it's fun. And I was telling my neighbor, I said, you're dead. I said, I'm happy to show you a video of your car being wrecked by a train. So you can apply.
We have now reached the westernmost point of our journey and the site of the laying of the B&O's symbolic cornerstone, also known as the First Stone. On July 4th, 1828, a parade of guilds, craftsmen, masons, and merchants, consisting of some 60,000 people, marched to this point from Baltimore for a ceremony to celebrate the opening of the first American railroad. Charles Carroll of Carrollton, the last living signer of the Declaration of Independence, broke ground for the first stone, saying that he considered this among the most important acts of my life, second only to my signing of the Declaration of Independence, if even it be second to that. Excavated in the 1890s, the first stone is now located in the museum's exhibition hall.
Look like really good.
I fixed it partially.
No, they say like it's 15 minutes. Yeah, it's only 1 mile.
Okay then. Was that the first one?
Back, they are not house trained, or I guess train trained.
Okay, so that was the first mile. Now we're going backwards and it feels weird.
Right on the first mile of railroad track ever built. This on the B&O Railroad. Get some coupler slack.
I'm just saying. I'm enjoying it. This guy.
So you asked me the plan for Greg. I want to go to Niagara Falls weekend before, and then go to the Poconos. So I'm trying to figure out how to get.
Yeah. I want to show Jake.
No, it's not. Yeah. I know, they're all Oh, it is about red. So I really use red. Now it's like yellow. The lighting. Whoa, fox! I just saw a fox. Look at the video.
So they're, that's cool.
CSX passenger car.
That's something I
Do you know that graffiti was around the season's development? What's in its church?
That's where they went.
Oh my god.
Okay, the light
stopping again.
And then,
Yeah. Okay, look outside first. Then you look at it. Sorry. Are you sure you saw everything over your bed?
don't know. Could be 1, 2, or 3. Maybe one of those.
Or a tourist. Maybe for